Good evening and thank you very much for joining us tonight on the news at 7 on OSRC television. My name is Oyewumi Ayinigbara. The victory recorded by the All Progressives Congress in the just concluded governorship election in Ondo State has been described as a show of satisfaction on the present administration's vision, mission and passion to make the state better. The candidates of the party and governor of the state, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, during a statewide broadcast, extended hands of fellowship to members of the opposition, noting that the welfare of the people and development of the state remain its priority. Governor Aiyedatiwa thanked people of the state's appreciation to President Bola Tinubu and other leaders of the party with a promise not to lower the bar of impactful governance in the state. Government House correspondent Wahab Bankole has the details of the broadcast.
And dear citizens of Ondo State,
this marks the first official broadcast of Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa following his victory governorship election in Ondo State. The candidate of the All Progressives Congress (APC), who polled a total of 366,781 votes to record historic win in all the 18 local government areas of the state, renewed his commitment to enhancing
the positive impact of good leadership and development, from improved infrastructure, enhanced public services, human capital development, and true commitment to the welfare of our citizens. We will make our imprint
support and endorsement of his administration, leading to his success at the poll.
From the local governments in the Southern Senatorial District, through the Central Senatorial District, to the Northern Senatorial District, I thank our men, women, youth, students, workers, indigents, non-indigents, traditional rulers, and religious leaders as well, for your votes and confidence. I hear loudly and unequivocally your call and demand for me as your governor. I will not disappoint you.
He also appreciated President Bola Tinubu's foresight, leadership, and commitment to ideas of electoral democracy in the country, while appreciating the national chairman of the party, Abdullahi Ganduje, chairman of the Nigerian Governors Forum and governor of Kwara State, Abdulrazak Abdulrahman, chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum and governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, and the chairman of Southwest Governors Forum and governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu.
I thank all members and supporters of our great party in Ondo State and all across Nigeria. I thank all security agencies of the nation, the election monitors and observers, the media, and all other critical stakeholders whose dedication and determination made this election definitive and most successful.
The governor, who noted that the election was held under a free, fair, and transparent atmosphere, said it was a pointer to the maturity, focus, seriousness, and commitment of the people to issues of growth, development, and prosperity. Aiyedatiwa extended hands of fellowship to members of the opposition, noting the need to jointly develop the state.
I must not fail to thank our worthy opponents, without whom our democracy will not thrive. I thank particularly the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, His Excellency Alfred Agbola Ajayi, who made the contest interesting and memorable. I now call on you all and other well-meaning members of the opposition to join us in forging a better Ondo State for all generations. There is no victor or vanquished, no winner nor loser. There's only one Ondo State to serve.
The governor urged more love and support for his administration towards realizing the dreams of a better state with all-round growth and development. Wahab Bankole, Osrc News.
And our President Bola Tinubu has felicitated Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa for winning Saturday's Ondo governorship election. The president also commended the peaceful conduct of the process. Tinubu's congratulatory message was conveyed in a statement by his Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Nanuga. The president congratulated Aiyedatiwa and other candidates of the 17 political parties for the maturity and sense of purpose demonstrated during the campaigns and the election. Tinubu urged candidates dissatisfied with the outcome of the election to explore the opportunities provided by the judicial system to seek redress in areas of conflict. Also, Ogun State Governor Prince Dapo Abiodun has described Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa's victory as an affirmation of the people's will and endorsement of his pro-people agenda. In his congratulatory message, Prince Abiodun emphasized that Aiyedatiwa's victory is not only well-deserved, but also a testament to the outstanding performance of the All Progressives Congress in the state. He said the victory reflects the unwavering support of the people for the vision and dedication of the party. Prince Abiodun also commended the collective effort of all individuals and groups who contributed to the electoral success. As still on the poll, the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Olamide Oladiji, has congratulated Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa on his landslide victory in the just concluded governorship election in the state. In a congratulatory message, the Speaker described the victory as a testament of the love the people of the state to the governor due to what he called his various landmark achievements. Oladiji, who lauded the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, for conducting the most free, fair, and credible election in the history of Nigeria, also expressed appreciation to the security agencies for ensuring a transparent and smooth conduct of the governorship election. And the chairman of the Ondo State Division Corporation, Osrc, Mr. Adekunle Adebayo, has congratulated Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa on his victory in the recently concluded governorship election. In a statement, Adebayo expressed his admiration for the governor's success, which he described as an affirmation of the people's confidence in Aiyedatiwa's leadership. Adebayo noted that the support Aiyedatiwa received, particularly the historic 18-0 victory over his opponent, reflect the people's satisfaction with his governance. The Osrc chairman highlighted the positive transformation witnessed in the state under Aiyedatiwa's leadership, including improved infrastructure, enhanced public services, and a focus on human capital development. While celebrating Aiyedatiwa's re-election, Adebayo also acknowledged the efforts of the governor's opponents, recognizing their role in making the election process competitive and memorable. Meanwhile, the restated Labour Party governorship candidate in the state, Ayodele Olorunfemi, has bemoaned his failure to win Saturday's election, blaming former Anambra State Governor Peter Obi and the Nigerian Labour Congress for his predicament. Olorunfemi's loss comes a few days after INEC returned his name on the ballot as Labour Party's flag bearer for the November 16 poll, following a ruling by the Courts of Appeal. Following weeks of suspense, Olorunfemi heaved a sigh of relief when the Court of Appeal in Abuja vacated an earlier judgment by the Federal High Court ordering the electoral umpire to recognize Obi's anointed candidate, Olusola Ebisheni. Reacting, Olorunfemi vowed not to forgive the former Labour Party presidential candidate and the NLC for the role they played in the scuttling his Ondo governorship campaign. He claimed that they capitalized on the crisis between the Labour Party and the Nigerian Labour Congress to create problems, while accepting that he knew his chances at the poll were slim after his restatement a few days to the poll. Olorunfemi vowed to get his pound of flesh. In the meantime, reactions have continued to trail the just concluded governorship election in the state. South Africa, while commending the peaceful exercise, frowned at some lapses recorded across the 3,933 polling units across the 18 local government areas of the state. Omoriola Ongbeji has the detail.
Now that Ondo State governorship election is over, various groups are now coming up with observations, which according to them will prepare the stakeholders against subsequent exercises. South Africa, a non-governmental organization, pointed out some areas for attention to include rampant vote buying, and inadequate deployment of assistive tools for PWDs, among others.
Despite explicit legal mandates, critical assistive tools such as braille ballot guide and magnifying glasses were glaringly absent in polling units with registered blind voters and voters with albinism. From EC40H, critical for accurately documenting PWD voter information and statistics, we are not deployed in multiple polling units, including Ward 5, Units 008, Unit 022, and Unit 028 in Akure North. This gap hinders the accurate representation of PWDs in electoral records and planning of future elections.
It was recommended that Independent National Electoral Commission should strengthen the training of
collaborate with stakeholders to develop accessible transportation system on election day, ensuring mobility for PWD, that is persons with disability, and the elderly.
To the media, we recommend the scale up on mainstreaming of disability inclusion in election coverage to spotlight the challenges and successes of persons with disabilities who are voters.
Chief Executive Officer of the Foundation, J.K. Pell, who was of the belief that the Ondo State election has illuminated significant gaps in the inclusion of persons with disabilities in Nigerian electoral process, called for more efforts for subsequent exercises.
South Africa reiterates its commitment to advocating for an electoral system that truly embodies the principles of equity, accessibility, and inclusivity. As Nigeria prepares for future elections, we urge all stakeholders to prioritize disability inclusion not as an afterthought, but as a cornerstone of democratic integrity. The time for action is now.
A little over 500 persons with disabilities participated in the just concluded governorship election out of the 1,782 registered by the electoral umpire. Omoriola Humbiji, Osrc News.
Property worth millions of naira. Please do rejoin us for this and more.
To God be the glory that we are witnessing another Christmas. This is why Osrc Media Group is inviting our clients, association, and groups that patronized us last year that we are grateful for your patronage. We have outlined various programs for their delight this Christmas, like Christmas Carol on both our radio and television channels, lessons of the season from Christian religious bodies, or Dualayo is for businessmen and women and corporate business organizations, all at affordable prices. For enquiries, call Toyi on 080-3563-5646, Damilola 080-347-51621, Biodun 080-3373-7786. We will all celebrate this Christmas in abundance and joy. Osrc Christmas Committee announced.
Thank you very much for rejoining us. You can watch us live on our website www.osrc.ng or follow us on Facebook at Osrc TV, and on YouTube you can subscribe to our channel Osrc TV Ondo. The Secretary, Ondo State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission of Sopadek, Princess Abike Bayolawole, has reaffirmed our commitment to the development of Ilaje and Esewu, the local government areas of the state. She spoke at the official commissioning of the rehabilitated 32-kilometer Alakbiara Romi Seaside Road in Ilaje local government area, Olumide Do has the details as presented from our studios.
The Alakmi Junction, Araromi Seaside Road, was officially commissioned by the Governor, Loki Ayedatiwa.
This 2.725 kilometer Alakmi Junction down to Araromi Seaside is hereby commissioned and declared open for use. Today being the 12th day of November 2024. In the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Development Secretary to the Commission, Princess Abike Bayo Ilawole, said the project is a testament to the Commission's commitment to enhancing living standards of residents in mandate areas of the state. She also noted that the Commission would distribute 2,000 desks and chairs.
Some of these schools or students to some area which are not their permanent basis. So for this, we were unable to distribute enough to put some renovation in place. So we tried to renovate some of these schools. Now we are set to put this one back to that. So those schools that we have not really renovated, as we are giving them these furnitures, we keep them somewhere where we are doing the renovation along with them.
The Makborure of Agerige Ahere, Obaile Somi Raphael, expressed the light on the project, saying it would improve the economic activities.
For now, there was no road here until late Dr. Lucia Gagagu of blessed memory deemed it fit on his part to give us this road. Then it was not finally completed during the same period. In fact, the road had been bad for some times until the intervention of our current governor, Lucky Orimisa Ayedatiwa. And we, the largest, we are very happy. He's doing very well, and we pray that God will keep on using him.
One of the community leaders, Pastor Taiwo Afoton, thanked the state government and described the project as timely.
The whole area was so happy. We're so happy about the project, and we continue praying for the governor to also do more. In fact, the project is a wonderful one for us.
Other residents said the project will no doubt improve commerce, trade as well.
An SS3 student of African Church Comprehensive High School, Alagbaka Akure Ukula Solomon, has been honored as one-day principal of the school. This followed his brilliant performance at the various competitions organized by the school. The principal, Mrs. Jumoke Epo, said the initiative was to encourage students and reward excellence.
The various competitions among students of the Anglican Church Comprehensive High School, Alagbaka Akure, is one of the initiatives of the school management to put the students on their toes. Master Solomon Ukala beat others to emerge winner of the essay competition. The principal, Mrs. Jumoke Ekbujide, said the one-day principal program was one of the ways employed by the school to develop future leaders. She noted that the initiative would afford winners the opportunity not to only improve in their learning, but also expose them to rudiments of public administration.
When I came here, I discovered that so many of them, they were lukewarm about life. And I decided to pray to God and to ask for direction. So I now mapped out a lot of activities, and this is just one of them, to sensitize them, to motivate them that if they study hard, if they are consistent, and if they are obedient, they will make it in life. One day they will also be a leader.
She encouraged teachers and school administrators to always put in place strategies that would stimulate students to study more for their educational development. Mrs. Ekbujide appealed to other principals to replicate the gesture so as to serve as an encouragement to students in the country.
This is just to complement the government's effort in order to have a good educational environment for all the students in Ondo State and particularly African Church Comprehensive High School.
The one-day principal, Master Solomon Ukala, appreciated the principal for the honor, noting that the initiative would challenge him to do more.
When we started this journey, we started with an essay writing competition, which I love writing, and I wish to be a poet in the future and a professional lawyer. And so I promise you that I won't fail you. Even outside there, I will make this school proud.
The mother of the one-day principal thanked the principal for the initiative, noting that it would ginger students to aspire for excellence.
I really feel my heart today. For me to see today, I give God the glory, honor, and adoration. I thank God for everything.
The senior prefect of the school, Miss Abisola Joseph, also appreciated the principal for the innovative and creative way she is handling administration of the school.
He has been a wonderful friend, and getting to this position makes me happy, and seeing him above us, we will make other people, we make other students to have a mindset of their own.
Solomon Ukala also smiled home with various awards from the principal and other teachers in the school. The one-day principal initiative is one of its kind in the African Church Comprehensive High School, Alagbaka, Akure.
And now moving to Plateau State, a timber market in the Katako community, Jos North local government area, has been gutted by fire. It was learned that the fire, which started on Sunday night, destroyed goods worth millions of naira, including over 100. Confirmed the fire outbreak to journalists in Jos on Monday or today, stating that the incident had been a recurring problem in the market. He said over 200 people were affected, the majority of whom were carpenters, and that about 107 shops were burnt to ashes. Chairman of Jos North Local Government, John Christopher, who also confirmed the incident, said that the fire had been contained with the help of the Federal Fire Service and other emergency responders. And now we move to the foreign scene. Ukraine is imposing restrictions on power use following attacks by Russia on its electricity grid. President Volodymyr Zelensky says Russia has launched at least 120 missiles and 90 drones in what he called a massive combined airstrike. Blessing Obi tells us more.
Residents of Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, are woken up by air raid sirens and the sound of air defenses intercepting missiles in the sky above them. Many took shelter in metro stations, a stark reminder that this war is far from over. Across the country, Russia targeted Ukraine's energy infrastructure.
The explosion rang over there, but the hit was here. I called everyone I know to find out. Then I thought it must have been somewhere here on our territory, but where exactly? If there had been a fire somewhere in the nearby buildings, everyone would have known. But this?
The strikes caused emergency power cuts across the country. Some people were killed in the city of Mykolaiv. And the southern port city of Odessa was heavily hit, leaving many without water and electricity and forcing residents to queue at public water supply points.
We have already brought home at least 40 liters of water. There is me, 2 children, and our grandmother in our family. We need to cook and wash dishes. We will see